Hello, everyone. My name is Alex. I'm the DM of this lovely, lovely show we aptly called The Dice That Bind Us. And the people surrounding me are the lovely, lovely weirdos I choose to spend so much of my time with playing this game we all love. Thank you for joining us again for another episode. This one is going to be very, very combat intensive. We will see if once again I can be very handily outsmarted by my players. I play every character these people do not, and I use he, him pronouns.
My name is Dash. I use they, them, their pronouns, and I play Lysander Elias, who uses he or they pronouns, and Lysander is a Furbolg paladin to Sylvanas.
I'm Dakota. I play Garagak, the half-orc barbarian, and we use he, him pronouns.
Hi, I'm Ian. I play Tepartos III, the Furbolg life cleric of Sylvanas, and the two of us use he, him pronouns.
I'm Rob, and I play Anuk, the Goliath druid, and we both use he, him pronouns.
I am Zach. I am a Air Genasi warlock with one level of cleric for my own amusement and not to heal anybody else. And I use he, him pronouns, as does my character Tumble.
Hi, I'm Devin. I use they or he pronouns, and I play Ivan, the tiefling chainlock, who uses he or him pronouns.
I'm Az. I play Tempard, the human bard, and we both use they, them pronouns.
Wonderful. Now comes my favorite part of the show in its entirety, when I get to sit back, relax, and watch one of my players fumble through all of the gory little details that I have provided for them in the last episode. So, who is going to be our daring volunteer for that lovely piece of DM inspiration today? If you go for it.
I'll do it.
All right.
Alrighty. So on the last time that we all gathered for the Dice That Bind Us, we were playing some games that Tempard ever so graciously wanted to play. And throughout the games, we had to start offering up things of more value. So it went from gold coins all the way up to us wagering choices that we don't know what these choices necessarily entail, but we do know that once upon clearing Toonland that we get, each individual character will get 3 choices, and they are apparently very hefty choices, as they are the last thing we're allowed to wager. At the very end, our new friend, I forgot his name. I didn't write it down. I feel terrible about it.
Sulan.
Sulan had us offer up all of our choices, or a choice from every player. I offered up 3 choices, so Tempard, who already lost a choice, doesn't have to offer one. Ivan and one other person does not have to. Tepartos had a mega heart-to-heart with Lysander and everyone here in the group, and was a really big come up. Also, I got made fun of by a god. That was great. And so Tepartos's version of Sylvanas, who is half of Sylvanas, told Lysander to tell their version that they're a bitch or something like that. So we found out who's the fun party one of the two. Look forward to meeting them again, maybe in the future. Who knows? Alex has come up with many different things, but Sulan is now about to fight us, and upon agreeing to this fight, he has gone invisible in front of our face. So
He sure has. That's a very good recap, Zach. You can take your point.
I will say, my Sylvanas might be fun too. He just didn't appear in front of everybody.
Yet.
We don't know.
Maybe all the gods are super fun, and you should love them all equally. Every single one of them.
Except the Traveler. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
So I do hope that all of my players have Roll20 open currently.
Yeah.
I know the answer is no.
It's a bridge.
Oh, nice.
It is a bridge. You guys were on the bridge. This map is courtesy of 2 Minute Maps. You can find his website online. He does a lot of free resources for people like us that wanna have some easy access maps. So go check them out. It's not like a sponsorship or anything. It's just where I got my stuff. So if you guys are curious, as well as featured very mid-screen the phenomenal character art by our very own Krista of all of our lovely, lovely heroes.
There we are. Oh, this one lets me zoom in real close.
So good.
Sorry.
Oh, that's nice.
So good. Look at all those people. So good. This is the entire episode. We're gonna spend 2.5 hours looking at these pictures.
Oh yeah, I have to draw
Oh,
hands.
I'm fine.
More.
I love Tepartos.
I can get real close. Look at those friends.
Real close.
Oh.
So we're not gonna roll initiative quite yet.
Ian,
You
you
guys,
wasted that 21.
that's fine.
Oh,
You can keep the 21, Ian.
Yay!
Alrighty, everyone. So for this to start, you guys are on the bridge. Feel free to place yourselves anywhere on that bridge that you would like to be.
Hmm.
I only feel like I was right there because Tepartos and I were having a heart-to-heart.
Yeah. But I'd like to be dead center of whatever is going on.
Mr. DM person, if you could be so kind.
Mr. DM person was my dad, man.
All right. Is this a wooden bridge or is it a stone bridge?
It is a stone bridge.
Okay. And is this I remember on the main map where the bridge was, is to the south basically like salt water, or is it all fresh water coming under the bridge?
Yeah, this would be the fresh water leading into the ocean.
Okay.
I don't know.
Things I have to ask. I'm sorry.
I don't know science, man.
Those are the druid questions, baby.
Yeah.
Those are like natural sciences. That's like biology.
Also, how far off of the water is the bridge?
The bridge is about 30 feet up. In the center, it is 30 feet from surface of water.
It does a little boop.
The elevation varies
How thick is this
where
bridge?
you are.
3 Cs.
I would say closer to the edges, it is probably about 10 to 15 with like the supports built in. In the center, it is probably 5 feet or so thick stone.
Good to know. How tall are the handrails?
About 3 feet high. They're enough to like place a hand on should you need,
Okay.
but generally since this is a main like trade road, they're on
All
wagons or
things I
horseback. or
needed to
whatever.
know. Sorry.
You're good.
Oh, I forgot Sulan was a cat.
All right.
Any
think
questions?
He is invisible right now, yes?
Yes.
Where was he when he went invisible?
Yeah, like relative.
Just shake hands.
Yeah,
Right there.
I think we did.
So then I would probably do this for sure.
My notes was Sulan was completely in tears. The end of his deal is to try and kill us. We all wager some choices and we all get all the answers we need from his spirit afterwards. This fight is gonna suck.
About sums it up, I think.
That's solid. Yeah.
Alrighty,
In
everyone.
relation to he was.
If you guys have placed yourselves where you would like to be,
We're all in a
Picture-
convenient lightning bolt line.
make sure you
God damn it.
can click your character first and then roll initiative.
And-
Alrighty, everyone. So
Did
we
it
are going
override mine?
to
Oh, it did. Okay. let me-
jump into this. For sake of organizing the mass of you that rolled a 12, Tempard, Lysander, and Garagak all will act on the same initiative number. You all can decide who goes first at what times when your turns come up.
Okay.
That being said, Partos, it is your turn.
All right. Tepartos will yell out and say,
No, what do you?
all right, Sulan, I believe if we are going to be playing this, we must be playing fairly, yes? And I am going to cast Locate Creature.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Cast locate creature.
So describe or name a creature, Solon, that is familiar to you. You sense the direction of the creature's location as long as the creature is within 1,000 feet of you. If the creature is moving, you know the direction of its movement. The spell can locate a specific creature known to you or the nearest creature of a specific kind, such as a human or a unicorn, so long as you have seen such a creature up close, within 30 feet, at least once. If the creature you described or named is in a different form, such as being under the effects of a polymorph spell, this spell doesn't locate the creature. The spell can't locate a creature if running water at least 10 feet wide blocks a direct path between you and the creature.
Your spell detects
So-
no creature.
Really specific.
Well, that was a bit of a waste of a spell. All right.
It is concentration for up to an hour. So that can change.
It can. I'm going to hold that and just brace myself, potentially.
Ian,
Yes.
roll an insight check.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna be an 8.
That's fine. Ian, what do rivers leading into oceans generally consist of?
Running water.
Running water, and about how wide is that river on either side of you?
Like,
But it's
more
not
than-
directly in
more
between
than 10
him and
feet.
Salon.
It depends on where Sulan is.
Is Solon in the river?
Maybe.
Did we hear a splash?
No.
You didn't necessarily have to splash if you waded in.
Either
also
way,
Or
Yeah.
teleported in?
It does wander.
He is called Sulan the Wanderer.
That's my turn.
I'm just
You're right. You're right.
That's why I was like, that
Bad,
is so
but you're
weirdly
right.
specific for this situation.
I thought it was clever, but I weren't.
it was clever. It was very clever until that last sentence came.
Ivan got a 16. He just, for some reason, showed up at the bottom of the thing.
We can fix. That makes it Ivan's turn next.
Right. I'll ask Hans if he sees Salon anywhere, and I will cast Levitate on myself and rise 20 feet into the air. That is
Alrighty.
my turn.
Does Hans have any sort of special vision or just normal eyes?
Just normal. Well, he has double vision, but that doesn't seem to like ethereal. That's just magical darkness stuff.
Right.
Nothing crazy, no.
Okay. Roll a perception check for Hans.
Ooh, nice. 17 on the die plus 3. Sorry, plus 1, so 18 total.
Hans does not see anything now.
Okay. Yep, that's it for me.
Wonderful. Tumult.
Going to move here. And I'm going to tell Garagak to accept the power, and I'm going to tether with him with my class feature.
Perfect. Can you show that in?
Yes, I'm going to it right now.
There are a lot of you. You have a lot of different class
Yeah.
abilities, and you picked the class that I am least familiar with. So, awesome. Garagak, do you accept the tether?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And that will be it because that is an action.
Perfect. Garagak.
Okay. I don't really know what to do about the invisible guy.
You can hold an action until he shows up.
Yeah. Might do that. Yeah, I guess I'll just ready my dandy basher. And that'll be it.
Perfect. Who would have thought the thing that stumped you all was just a guy that turns invisible? Lysander.
I'm going to walk over to the edge. Do I need to put myself actually on the edge token to like look over the edge of the bridge?
No, from adjacent you can look over.
Cool. And then I'm going to why is it rolling? Cast detect magic. For the sake of 1 foot of stone blocks it, so I'm looking over the edge to see if I see any glowing in the water.
Hello? You cast detect magic. Your party glows with a very shining light.
What a surprise.
You do see right. Where would that have been? Sitting right at Topartos's feet, a small glowing spot of magic that looks to be evocation magic.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
You are looking at it. You can't see anything there. There's just a like glowing aura, small, like maybe 4 inches diameter aura, just right at Topartos's feet.
So is it like under the bridge or on top of the bridge?
It is
directly?
on top of the bridge, right between Topartos's feet.
Is it an action to move someone, or is it just part of my movement?
You can do like a shove. You can like it is an action to like physically move someone.
Okay. Because I was going to be like, I am going to walk past him and pull him with me gently. But Bartos, there's glowing magic under your feet. Watch out. I can't do much
Wait,
about
what?
this. So that was 5. Then I'm gonna move to like there, a little bit out of the way.
Okay.
And
Anything else?
And then I will bonus action cast Searing Smite in
Searing
preparation. Because that lasts for a minute.
Your detect magic drops.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
And that
Your
is now
magic.
prepared.
Perfect. Temp Bard.
I cast Heroism on Topartos and Tumult. Since they're right next to me, I can just reach out and do that. I'm doing it as a 2nd level spell. And I will give Topartos a Bardic Inspiration.
Thank you.
Temp Bard, are you moving at all in your turn?
You know what? That is an excellent point. I don't like being near scary things. Hello, friend.
Perfect. Anuk.
Right. So, Tempad, what's the plan?
Find Kitty, hold Kitty real tight, and then ask Kitty not to hurt herself.
Evan waves. No, I'm okay. No, I'm good.
All right. Well, I'm going to start with Dust Devil. And it's going to go right here in this 5 by 5 square. See if I can get it and I'm casting it at 4th level. So choose an unoccupied 5-foot cube of air that you can see within range. An elemental force that resembles a dust devil appears in that cube and lasts for the spell's duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the dust devil must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes at more than 1d8 because I did it at 4th level. So it's going to take 3d8 and is pushed 10 feet away. On a successful save, the creature takes half the damage and isn't pushed. As a bonus action, I can move it. And if it goes over loose dust or sand, dust, loose dirt, or small gravel, it sucks it up and makes it a 10-foot radius instead of 5 foot.
You did put the spell within 5 feet of 3 of your friends.
When you end your turn, don't be there.
Guess I gotta deal with whatever's under my feet right now then.
We could make it
It's
a
fine.
tornado.
It's a good play.
If I quick question,
Anuk,
if I
anything
cast
else in your
Cloud-
turn?
Nope.
Perfect.
If I cast Cloud of Daggers on the tornado, is it just like
Nope.
a spinning? You ready? Okay, cool.
I need
want to make sure so they're not in my book.
Garrigak, Lysander, Tepartos, Tumult, and Ivan to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, hell yeah.
Garrigak and Tepartos get +3.
What am I making? Dexterity?
Correct.
So 20 after that +3.
8?
You-
That clears that.
Yeah, and unfortunately, your danger sense doesn't kick in because it is from a source you cannot see.
Yeah.
I got 12.
You got a 12, Ivan?
Yeah, 12.
Alrighty.
Excuse me.
So, for Lysander and Tepartos, you both, having been sort of like clued in and knowing that something was about to happen, and having the direct like knowledge of it, all of you were aware and heard Lysander call this out. But the two of you are able to turn and cover yourselves in time as an eruption of flame shoots out of the spot directly under Tepartos' feet.
Great.
Lysander and Tepartos will both take 10 points of fire damage.
Okay.
The rest of you will take 21.
Is this a spell?
No.
Okay.
I got a 17 for my concentration check, so I'm still floating 20 feet up with levity.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You will move.
Oh, I also have to make a contact check.
Take how many? You said 20 what?
21. Nothing for
I've
your big
lost
old
connection.
pool of hit points.
So
I lost connection to Zoom for a second. What happened?
You take 21 points of fire damage.
Is that after my elemental resistance to fire?
No.
I
Ooh,
had
yeah.
elemental resistance feat, and I had chosen fire forever ago because I keep forgetting I can change it every long rest. So it's currently the one that's active.
Ivan, did you forget you're a tiefling?
I forgot I was tiefling.
Well, there you go.
So everybody except for Garrigak
Vegetable.
takes 10.
Everybody takes 10 except for Garrigak.
Yeah.
you already get. Oh wait, no, you're not raging.
Yep.
All right, I'll take 5 because of the temporary hit points.
Sweet.
Wait,
Yeah,
is it
right,
now
there
a
you go.
fire tornado?
Yeah, for flavor's sake, it doesn't change anything, but the like that
But no,
it
it's cool.
sucks in. Yeah, and
Let's
it,
have cloud of daggers. Flamey dagger chin.
man, okay. Y'all suck.
What did we do?
We made a flamey
I
dagger.
rolled
forgot
well
about
and
this.
had resistances, had abilities you've never brought up before. Zach. Oh no, this is me being a poor DM and not
I
looking at your
haven't been
character
hit with
sheets.
Yeah, it's like
I
fire.
was about to say, you have access to all of our character sheets.
Yeah, it's my fault. It's my fault. I should have studied more. Don't worry, the show is just beginning.
I'm so excited.
All right, that was his
Oh,
bonus
so-
action.
I have resistance to that too, yeah?
No?
Yes.
It says the tethered
Yes.
creature gains resistance to the damage type you chose.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he
Oh,
I'm
does.
tethered. Yeah. Let's go.
All right, guys, this has been the Dice That Bind Us. We're going to cut here. I'm going to re-strategize a little bit. We're going to come back now. Now, well done, everyone. Round 1, you've outsmarted me again. We're here.
Come
Oh,
on, you
We're
haven't even
here,
really come at
we're-
us yet. Kick our ass.
That
Yeah.
was a bonus action.
That's pretty good.
Now the
oh
action.
no.
Lysander.
Okay.
Does a 23 hit you?
Barely, yeah.
You will take 45 points of piercing damage.
Wow.
God.
Holy
Halved because of Guild Pact.
No.
You gave it
Yes.
to me.
Sorry.
Oh, fuck.
All bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical. Is this a magical?
This is a magical weapon.
Okay,
yes,
so I will
unfortunately.
take 45.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, wait, what?
That's what the
Do we see where he's at now that he's thrown the dagger?
That was a short bow shot.
Yeah.
And you have a general idea as this arrow strikes Lysander like directly in the chest. Most of the impact is blocked by their armor, but unfortunately, it still impacts with a heavy blow. So you guys know that Sulan, as of now, is somewhere in this area, like over this like beachfront here.
I don't see any ping.
I can't see pings. Left
Same.
side of the bridge.
Let me
Left-
zoom out.
Left side of the bridge,
Oh,
north.
yeah, this map is big. Where again?
Northwest corner. Why are you not saying? Oh,
You're on the wrong layer.
okay.
Okay.
Ah,
There we go.
Somewhere over there.
Thanks, Rob. It's like,
Sort of
why
this area then?
Somewhere over there, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely more than 10 feet of running water between you and that area, though.
Okay. Well,
Uh,
that's
All right, make me do it.
fan-fucking-tastic.
so that is where the arrow came from.
Is there a ledge down? Like, is...
There's that is like a slanted hill
Oh, okay.
right there. It is difficult terrain to like move up and to down it. Okay. That brings us to Partos.
Excellent. All right. So seeing this, Departos is gonna do like a drive-by cure wounds on Lysander and start running towards this part of the beach over here, hoping that he hasn't triggered any more lava runes or whatever the fuck was underneath him earlier. And yeah, where's that cure wounds? So yeah, it's gonna be 13 healing back to Lysander. And I guess I'd just like to I've still got my locate creature up. I'd like to try to focus on whether or not I can get a better idea as to where Sulan is.
From
At
here?
this point. Yes.
Yes. He is south of you.
Can I determine particularly where?
I don't believe it gives you an exact location. You know the general direction, but you can tell like where their movement is and all of those things. Looking
Oh,
through
so
them,
he ported from across the bridge then.
he moved very quickly that direction.
I know the direction
somehow.
of its movement. I can look at a specific creature near to me. Okay, so I can sense the direction of its location as well as the specific direction of its movement.
Yeah, and you know that he is now
Like
likely
down
somewhere
here.
on the southwest bank.
All right, great. I'm going to point towards this area and yell, "He's down here! Find some way to dispel the invisibility."
Anuk, you hear a very, very under the breath, fuck.
And actually, for my bonus action, I'd like to throw down my spiritual weapon right about here on this particular tile, and just have it like throw a Hail Mary somewhere around that.
You got a 27 to hit.
Well, that's fantastic.
It would be at disadvantage. So if you
There
could
we
roll just the d20 plus 9 again. would be great.
Yes. 25 to hit.
Your spiritual weapon, what spot is it swinging at?
I'm just gonna say the spot directly south of it.
Your spiritual weapon swings out, trying to strike true, and nothing is struck.
Okay. It's worth a shot.
It was worth a shot.
Man, I rolled well too.
They were good. I was like, oh damn. But unfortunately, in this case, you chose poorly.
Should have done this one.
Is anything else in your turn, Tapartos?
That's it for right now. I used my action, used my bonus action. I moved, so I can't really like disengage or anything. So I'm just gonna, I guess, be on guard, even though that means nothing.
Right. And for folks at home, yes, we are ignoring the general rules as written rule of you can only cast one spell-slotted spell per turn. We're blatantly ignoring that rule, so that brings us to Ivan.
Photos. I'll do my best. Okay, can I ask hands to push me? Like, I'm levitating, but can I have hands push me, like, over the water?
Hands is not
Can you swim?
Hands is not strong enough, I don't think, to like move you, because you are floating. But Hands is also a tentacle creature that is not. You could have somebody move you in a direction. I don't think that can be Hands.
Okay.
Isn't your strength modifier?
What is
the same as
Hands' strength score?
It's 7 or 8. It's a -2.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not strong.
That's like a 6. Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's okay. I'll just stay at 20 feet then. And I will look over at the general area that the Kapatos pointed out. And I'll try, there you go. And I will cast this.
Okay, ping where you're centering it.
Ooh.
I got the cat.
Okay, we're so zoomed in.
Yeah, because I can't read the shit.
All right, so I'm gonna center it like, I guess 10 feet in the, how high is that ledge compared to like?
The ledge goes up. It's slanted to where it raises about 20 feet.
I want to cast it right where like it will. Can I cast straight like at ledge level so it hits both the ledge and underneath, or would that not be possible?
Yeah, it is a 20-foot radius sphere, so wherever you want to center it.
So yeah, right there at like the staircase edge, so like so it hits this big old area.
Alrighty. Is an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, and let me actually cast it.
That's a big
8d6.
play. Ow.
And I think that
Do we get to see the intelligence save? Ooh. Ah.
Nice.
That, with he had disadvantage, but he rolled really well, unfortunately.
Damn.
He still takes half damage though. So roll your 8d6.
It's right there.
It's 18.
That was a rough throw.
It was, yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's 3 1s, 2 2. Yeah, that was low.
Rough.
It was a good idea, but just
9 points of static. He is going to make another check real quick.
Is that revealing though? Oh, okay. I'm assuming that's what this other check is.
Yeah, this is the con save.
Yeah.
And he saves the con saving for. Unfortunately for y'all, fortunately for me.
Yep.
But and that somewhere in a 20-foot radius from that point.
Which point are you ping it, Ivan?
Right at
This
the top of the staircase.
This one, right
Like right here.
Got you.
I'll just cut. Well, I hit something. That's all I can do. And then
You guys would have heard this an audible like from this direction, not audible enough to pinpoint, but definitely like an from
like
over there.
Yeah, that's
From that
that's it for me.
direction.
Oh man. Tumult.
I am.
That would have been brutal, man.
Mhm.
Brutal.
Going
I did it at my level 5 spells.
to
And
That's a
I would have
good-
loved
quick
that
move.
to have landed.
Move here. And then I'm gonna do my version of what Ivan just did.
yeah,
Yay.
I'm gonna cast Sickening Radiance on that same point.
nice. That's just as good.
And that's a 30-foot sphere.
Can you put it
I
into
feel
the?
like
There
Yep.
we go.
And a con save.
And it's a con save, and if he fails, he emits a dim light and cannot benefit from being invisible.
Nice.
But I can.
What's your DC?
It's a DC 15.
Oh,
Oh,
just
Can I
saying.
use a DM inspiration point to make him fail?
Yes, you can, because that's how these work.
Nice. Good play.
For 17 points of damage,
First time
one
we
level
used
of exhaustion, and a minute dim.
Oh my god. What an ability, dude.
Oh,
And
God.
the light and exhaustion lasts as long as the spell is up, and the concentration's for up to 10 minutes.
That's a good one.
Are you proud of us, DM Father?
So proud. All right. Well, Sulan appears in a dimly lit light.
Hey, we found him.
Looks very sick. Fuck.
We have to kill him, right?
You.
Uh-huh.
That is what he said. Yeah.
Oh shit, he doesn't look good.
It's kind of the point.
This feels bad.
It does.
It's just a man trying to hide, live a stealthy life. Y'all are blowing him up.
Oh, he doesn't know blown up yet.
Oh, great. Okay, Tumult. Anything else?
And then I will retreat a little bit. We're gonna go back here because I already used 5 feet of movement. And that's it.
Alright.
Uh-huh. Garrett.
Well, that was pretty good. What radius is this like dome in with the exhaustion and stuff?
Is a 30-foot sphere centered on this point.
Okay.
Is it any creature?
Any creature that starts or ends its turn there must make that con save. But once it takes the damage, the light will be emitted from that person until the spell ends, or
Okay.
I drop concentration.
Does the light do anything?
You take radiant damage for the first time you take it, but other than that, the light's just there, but you also suffer a level of exhaustion.
Is pulling out an item, does that take an action slot?
No.
Cool. So I can pull something out and use it in the same turn.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. It's kind of pointless now, but it's what it was gonna do. Which way is the wind blowing? It's kind of important. It'll make sense.
I don't know that I want to answer that question. The wind is blowing in a southeasterly direction.
Okay. All right. Is it a strong wind? It's not too bad.
So it's like a relatively steady breeze. It's not
Steady
too
breeze,
strong,
okay.
not too weak.
Not too bad. Not too bad. All right.
You gauge somewhere between 15 to 20 miles per hour.
Okay. I want to pull a bag of flour out. Oh yeah. Yeah, remember when I bought the flour and you laughed at me? And I want to yeet that bag of flour right at him. Oh yeah.
You know, now I'm sad I used my spell.
For those who do not know, since Alex is muted, I hear him laughing from the other room.
Oh yeah. Remember when it was like, oh man, that's weird. Why would you buy a flower? I've been waiting for somebody that goes invisible.
That's fucking clever, Coda.
Coda, you're a genius.
I mean, he's already glowing, but
yeah, that's why I said it's kind of pointless, but I can't get in range to hit him right now anyway. So I was like, I'm gonna do it anyway.
I mute myself because I laugh like a 6-year-old girl really loudly and obnoxiously. But
Oh my god.
okay. roll a ranged attack.
Okay.
So dexterity plus just your dexterity. Nobody's fucking proficient in bag of flour as a weapon.
You know what? If anybody was, it would be Garagak.
That's true.
Tavern
Especially
volunteers.
Toongak.
So, I got 11.
Can I give him my bardic inspiration?
No.
you can give him your DM inspiration, though.
I don't think I have one of those right now.
Also, Garagak, you should remember your other ability if you think back to when that explosion went off.
Yeah, I did. I
Okay.
remembered.
Okay,
Yep.
good.
Yep.
You throw it in that direction and it lands. And it lands in a way that the breeze picks it up and it's like slightly carries it over him.
Yep. That's why I was asking about the wind.
He goes, what is happening to Solan? I don't.
You hear from the bridge. Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. We have to kill you now.
I have to kill you as well.
That's fine.
Okay, as long as we are on the same page.
We are. Bless you.
Anything else on your turn, Gary?
That'll be all.
Oh, good. Lysander.
Okay. I move to here, and then I cast. Where is it? Misty Step. To get to here, I make my con save.
So there are. Keep in mind there is elevation change that also factors into that.
I can move farther. I can move to the edge and then to there, if that makes more sense. Misty
Yeah.
Step is 30 feet.
That's fine.
Cool. So that would be 5, 10. It would be 15 feet of my movement and then down. Make my con save. Normal roll. Does a 23 beat your 15, Tumult? That was. Do I take half?
Yeah, you still take half, which is 8.
Lovely. 8 damage. Halved again because it's spell effect.
Yes.
Delightful.
I don't think you take half, by the way.
Really?
Let's see. Constitution saving throw or take. Oh, so I wouldn't take it
Nope.
at all.
Nope.
Lovely. And then I swing at him.
Hey, Zach.
Mm-hmm.
Politely and with all the respect you deserve, go fuck yourself.
Accepted.
A 25 hit.
It sure does.
It is 5 slashing, and where was that roll? Where was it?
Or you can just roll another 2d6 if you want. That's fine.
Oh,
That's
this
what
is
I like
Searing
that.
Smite.
Yeah, 2d6 fire damage for Searing Smite.
Okay. An additional 4, and then Steering Smite does something.
Constitution saving throw. If he fails, then he is on fire.
Yes.
Hey.
I know that.
Oh no, it's an extra 1d6 fire damage.
Is it just one?
It's just 1, so take the 1.
Okay.
Yeah, additional 1d6 fire damage. At the start of each of its turns until the spell ends, the target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it takes an additional 1d6.
Perfect. You rock that 6 Ralph DiMaggios on him, and he gets hurt.
And then I hit again.
Right.
And this one is a Divine Smite.
Yeah, sure is. You'll add an extra D8.
Why?
Don't
Oh,
question me.
okay. So I'll just roll it here. Hard.
Because of your extra damage from hitting specific creature types.
Oh, buddy. And then
Uh,
6. Radiant.
12 more points of damage. Sulan is getting fucked up.
Then after that, it's like, I'm sorry, friend. We're just trying to put you out of your misery.
No, totally fine. We have to fight to the death, but it also, I understand.
This feels dirty.
And
He
then
is covered in powder.
I think I will stay here and be tank. This will not end well for me, but I will stay here and be tank.
Yeah, it'll
Got
take
you.
an exhaustion.
They do not take the exhaustion because they never took the damage.
Oh, really? I thought if
Yeah.
you were in the spear, you did it. Oh, okay, cool.
I think it's on
They-
every turn.
If you end your
You can
turn there,
end
you
it
do have
and-
to make another con save.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a consistent.
I mean, I don't have enough movement to get out of 30 feet.
Right.
Still passes.
I have a plus 5 to Constitution saves. I am hoping.
Paladins get plus ridiculous.
My charisma is plus 10.
Ivan. Now it is Tempard's turn.
Okay, Tempod will give the closest, will give a nook a bardic inspiration, and then they're gonna reach into their bag of tricks, and they rolled a 7, so they will pull out a lion. Then lion goes to attack friend cat friend.
Let me see if I can find
My friend,
a lion.
even if I have to fight him.
Wait, is he also now on fire? Covered in flour and emitting a small light?
Not quite on fire yet. Yeah, is on fire, is emitting a dim light, is exhausted, is covered in flour, is living a life.
Oh, buddy.
We're gonna use this dire badger.
Oh, it's so big!
Huh?
Oh.
This badger is
A lion?
the lion. Yep.
I like it.
Devin, you should have control of said lion now.
Okay. So explain to me how like long jumps work. It has this thing where it can, with a 10-foot running start, it can long jump up to 5 feet. Can it like long jump from like, let's say this corner of the bridge to like try to pounce on Fendercat?
Yes.
Cool, that's exactly what it does.
Perfect.
And let's make a Constitution save for sickening radiance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Plus 1. So the lion upon entering will roll a
If it is
15.
within 10 feet of me, it gets a plus 3.
Yep.
Cool.
You with the +3 succeed. Although I can't. Yeah, it's fine. Fuck it. Whatever. It jumps. You have to roll an attack roll for it.
Okay. Oh man, would pack tactics and pounce also come into effect for this?
Yes.
Cool. I guess it's gonna do a claw attack then to try to get that pounce. So that's a d20 plus 5.
Oh, I guess when I first entered, it wouldn't be within 10 feet of me.
Okay,
It's fine.
so
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
okay.
I see.
And I didn't even roll the advantage.
Yep. You
Oops.
don't really have to.
1d6 plus 3, so 2. 2d6 plus 3. And it has to make a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
It sure does.
As you land doing good work.
Oh no.
Nice.
And he's knocked down.
And now he is laying down.
And now he's on the ground. This
And,
poor
He
man.
is exhausted.
Oh
And,
no!
If the target is prone, the lion can make a 1 bite attack as a
Yeah.
bonus action. Does it still have its bonus action? Or is it like the jump the bonus action?
Nope. It's all
Alright,
movement,
cool.
baby.
Oh,
That's,
God.
As your lion's doing rock right now.
And it gets advantage because it's prone. So that's fine.
Oops, I didn't. Oops. Oops. Well,
For
that's
six-
that's
six-
supposed to roll.
Yep.
Plus 5.
I feel so bad.
And then here's the.
Telling you right now, you
second
shouldn't. Both that'll miss, unfortunately.
roll. Okay. Well, it did its best.
It really did.
I mean, I suppose he did do 45 damage with an arrow to me earlier.
And yeah, just tap a nook with the bardic inspiration, and that is it for Tim Bod's turn.
Okay. Anuk,
Roll now. Are you ready?
Yeah.
are you going to add to the?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start by moving. Oh, wrong thing. Arrow. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet, and I will stand on top of the edge. He'll reach behind him, and in his native tongue, he'll call lightning, and the dust devil goes away, and it turns into clouds. Casting it at 4th level.
Which is essentially the entire map's area
Oh,
that you can
God.
call lightning at, because that spell is dope.
And it will strike here.
Uh-huh.
So, oh, I need to put that up so people can see what it does. Display. There it goes.
I'll
So he
get a
needs
Gex
to
also
make
in
a
this.
dex save, or take 40-10 lightning damage.
A dex save, you say?
Mm-hmm. From his prone position.
Disadvantage takes it to a
It's-
14.
Only
Ooh.
1 level of exhaustion for now. When he starts his turn, he has to do it again or take another level of exhaustion.
And my DC save is 17, so he failed.
Yep. Uh-huh.
So that's 31 points of lightning damage.
Hell yeah.
Sulan is bloodied.
Oh, buddy.
And that ends my turn.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Correct. It's fine. It's less fine.
There's the 2nd level of
The
exhaustion.
2nd level of exhaustion, and I'll roll my damage. Absolute minimum, not absolute minimum, but one of them was a 1.
Okay. So
I don't remember how to make things go away.
14 points of damage. 2 levels of exhaustion, which halves movement speed.
Yeah.
We're here now. That's his turn. He's going to look at the situation he is in. He's going to look around. He's going to wave his hands around in a slight popular anime fashion and disappear again.
Can you do that while laying down?
Yeah.
Okay. So is he
What?
still there?
He is not there, but if he's in any of our lines of sight, he's still emitting a dim light and can't be invisible.
So the dim light is there. as a bonus action, he goes invisible and leaves that spot. But first, he will cast Dispel Magic on himself to remove all of the effects. Then he will bonus action use his special ability to disappear and leave that spot. Unfortunately, when he goes invisible, all of the things he is wearing or carrying also turn invisible. So the flower is just invisible now.
Okay.
Sorry, man.
It feels bad.
I double checked the wording just to be sure that
Okay.
that's what it said.
But I am standing in a fine flowery paste.
Yes.
Yeah. Would we see footprints in the flower?
There are no footprints.
No. Okay.
There's one set of footprints. It's me carrying you, bro.
That's right. Let me double check math.
So the light's still there. He's just not in anyone's line of sight.
They said he dispelled magic on
I've
himself.
been muted
Oh,
this
that's
whole
right, that's
damn
right.
time.
Yeah.
Damn it. Sorry, I was saying "Hey Alex" over and over again because if you say "Dispel Magic" removes all the effects, from looking at Dispel Magic, you get to choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Right. He
And
ended the
dispel
effect of
that.
Sickening Radiance.
Okay, cool.
So he's no longer exhausted?
Correct, because that ends when the spell ends, if I remember correctly.
It
Okay.
does.
Did we not have other effects on him?
Mm-mm.
Oh, Finn, what are we doing?
I know. I was hoping someone would like grab him or something.
I hit him a
I
bunch.
couldn't get there.
Wait, is he on
Oh.
fire? He's still on fire.
He is still on fire.
Searing smite.
And
Fire
he
just
has
hanging
to
out?
take a con save or take 1d6.
Does Searing Smite say that it can be put out?
If a target or a creature within 5 feet of it uses an action to put out the flames, or if some other effect douses the flames, such as being submerged, the spell ends.
Okay.
So he has to use an action to do it or make the con save for it to end.
And that is
He
at the
made con
beginning?
save. I said it says on each of it, or yeah, on the start of each of its turns.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so everything stands.
Cool.
But in
So he
that
is
one
not on
round where you
fire.
knew where he was, you did more than half of his health and damage to him. So well done. Applaud. Be proud of yourselves.
Parthos, where'd he go?
Don't know yet.
Sparta says, yet again, no idea where he went.
He's in the water.
Or on the other side by tumult.
Did I hear splashing,
You
or
did
do I
not.
hear him breathing?
You roll. That'll have to be an active perception check on your turn for the hear him breathing. Your passive is good. Your passive is not hear a person who is trying to hide themselves breathe.
I just figured since he was so hurt, I could hear the blood dripping onto the ground or something.
He's quite skilled in keeping himself hidden.
So I will say, if it is 10 feet of rushing water, is probably on the other side by tumult, ready to murder tumult.
It's okay, I can still reach him.
You can reach everywhere. Okay. Could not do damage this turn because he needed to free himself. It's fine. Spartos.
All right. So I still have locate creature up. Yes, I haven't dropped concentration on that.
Correct.
Awesome. Do I have any indication as to which direction he may be? Or is he hidden by water?
So you have no direction, no clue where he is right now. And when the movement happened, it was instantaneous movement. So you know that he teleported somewhere that broke that boundary again.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to really hail a Mary here. And Alex, I want you to be 100% honest with me when I do this, okay?
I will always be 100% honest with you, Ian.
Okay. Right here. Oopsies. Right here on this exact square. Tepartos wants to just point at it and say, Down from the heaven, Sylvanas strikes thee. And he's going to cast a flame strike. That's going to be a 10-foot radius, centered right here. DC 17 dexterity save, if anything is inside of it.
Your flame strike does not find a target.
That seems about fair. All right, it's not over directly
Ian?
right there. Yes?
Now that you've done that, I will say there is not anywhere on that shore that you could be that a full 10 feet of water would be running between you and him.
Yeah, it would be the other shore.
Alex, I want you to know that while I may be a relatively intelligent person, Tapartos has a 12.
That's above average.
It's above
That's
average.
still
yet
above average, yeah.
He's still not quite figuring it out.
I mean, Garagak
I
has a
think
9.
that since the last shore was hidden, this shore is going to be hidden and has no idea that anything going from this shit, even though it's on a bridge, is a bunch of water underneath. But yeah, no, that burned my 5th level spell slot. I'm going to... Oopsies.
I'm really sorry, man.
No, you're fine. I did that myself. And I'm going to go over here and I think... Yeah, I'm going to bonus action Shield of Faith on Tumult because something just something inside me tells me he's gonna need it because something tells me that something is pissed at him.
Okay, so Tumult, your AC is increased by 2.
I don't think that's gonna help, but I appreciate it.
You bet. That's it. That's my turn.
This man's got like a plus 20 to hit right now.
If I'm going to throw PCs at you that balance out to where they can survive more than a turn, they have to be high level.
Oh, I don't blame you in the least. This is a very interesting combat.
You could just give us, like 4 mid-level. We could maybe bomb them all at once, but
It's on the list.
oh, okay. Either way, I'm scared.
Okay, Ivan, it is your turn.
I would like you guys to just stay here with me. And I want to ready my action to fire a blast as soon as I have any kind of idea. Like, if he shoots his bow and I have a kind of a basic idea of where he's at, try to just wait till he reveals himself.
What are you holding?
Eldritch Blast.
Perfect. Tumult.
20. 30. And I will also hold an Eldritch Blast for when we get any indication of where an arrow might come from.
Okay. Garagak.
We'll go here. Yeah, it's as far as I can move.
You can dash.
Yeah, I'll dash. I'll go
Coda, I promise the next fight we'll have a lot more stuff for you to blatantly run up and hit in the face.
here. Oh, it's fine.
I feel so bad.
I wanted to do a thing, but I didn't have the movement for it. So
Yo, your flower was perfect.
it was irrelevant at the time, but I was gonna do it the round before. But oh well. That is all.
Wonderful. Okay. Lysander.
I misty step back onto the bridge.
Remembers they have spells. Uses them all. Good stuff, Krista. Good stuff.
I tried.
You're doing great.
The 30. And I think I will also dash. Right, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets me to there. And that is my turn.
Temper.
I am going to cast. I'm going to cast Magic Missile on
Yeah.
Keith.
Darkness.
You can't see them right now.
Oh, they're invisible. Sorry, I missed that part.
Yeah, they poofed.
What I was supposed to say.
Yeah.
Well, now me and the lion are confused. I was not going to do that.
You're just dead to the magic vessel.
It was very intense.
Zach, since your circle disappeared, I'm assuming as soon as you realized person was gone, you dropped concentration on Sickening Radiance.
I thought he dispelled it.
No, he dispelled it on himself.
Oh, well then I would have dropped concentration. My bad.
Okay.
Either way, it's going down.
I was like, because if not, I need a check from Lysander. I need a check from the lion. Pretty sure Garagax started inside of that circle.
He didn't. Lysander, Lion, Sander, you know, the whole gang.
Both the Sanders.
Many
really.
lies.
Well, now I have no idea what to do, so I guess I'm just gonna fucking, anybody want a charism? Anybody want a bardic inspiration? You know what, I will cast, this. I won't be able to give a bardic inspiration. I am gonna cast the magic weapon on my short sword. So there's that I have on the magic short sword now.
That will drop the heroism on Tepartos and Anuk.
Yeah,
That's
fine.
fine.
I
We
didn't
lost
have
most
heroism.
points
I
anyway.
don't know my shit. Yeah, nobody was using it, so.
I had it.
Yeah, do you still want that? Because otherwise it's going on.
I already lost the temporary HP.
Same.
Well, then too bad.
There you go.
It comes back at the beginning of your turn, doesn't it? Isn't that why it's such a good spell?
At the start of each of its turns. Yeah, so you get plus
Yeah.
4 bonus HP at the start of each of your turns.
Huh.
It doesn't stack. You just at the beginning
Yeah,
of your
it
turn,
doesn't.
you refresh to
It
5.
just comes back, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, we got
Well,
5 at
I-
the beginning of each of our turns.
Just once, just
Oh.
one
Just
time,
once.
and every turn, if you have lost those 5, you go back up to 5. But it's not like 5, then 10, then 15.
Oh,
It is 5
Stack,
cap.
that'd be
So-
amazing.
That'd be
I'll keep
broken
that
as hell.
up.
Mm.
I'll keep that up for everybody. I'll just tell the lion
Don't like
to
Us.
attack when we find the kitty again. There's not much I can do right now if I can't see what I'm fighting.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll just do it.
Anuk.
Excuse me.
I'm going to maintain the concentration on Call Lightning. But just because I'm maintaining concentration, I can still cast spells.
Correct.
I will cast Tidal Wave. Sorry, I keep forgetting it doesn't display when I do that.
They keep giving you too many different natural elements to play with.
So that's 10 by 10, 20, 30. I cast it there,
And it moves which way?
down, south.
So this
10
direction?
feet long up to, or 30 feet long up to 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall. So it's going from top of map to bottom of map.
Okay. Nothing is caught in the area.
And then it goes away.
Okay.
I scared.
There's still
Anyth-
water across the ground, but that's it.
Yeah. Anything else from you?
No.
Okay.
I haven't been shot yet.
Go find Davy.
The only person who has
Hasn't
is
been his turn
Lysander.
yet.
And it sucked.
To be fair, this is only his second turn and or
the
third turn.
Third.
Because
Okay.
his second turn he couldn't attack. He had to do everything in his power to run away.
Mm-hmm.
To Partos.
Yes.
You go from having no sense of where this person is to having a very strong sense of where this person is in an instant.
Ooh, I'm about to get popped.
Partos does not enjoy this.
I'm dead, guys. Good seeing you. That's the second time.
Either
he's
you are or I
fucking
am.
died. I don't think
We're
he
fine.
dares
We're fine.
test your shit.
Oh,
Are you going to tell me where
Tumult.
that person is?
Uh-huh.
Does a 17 hit you?
It does. I only have 15 with the shield of faith.
Even with the shield of faith?
Yeah, because he took away all my armor, remember? Or I took away my
Oh.
own armor because it all
Dang.
got destroyed when I got eaten alive by a void.
You will take 43 points
Oh, that's fine, actually.
of piercing damage.
That would almost kill me. So
I'm
really
going to
glad I-
assume from my right.
From behind you.
Oh, he's here.
He's on the ledge.
He is here. To
I was-
Partos, from directly behind the direction you were running, the sense is immediately there
Mm-hmm.
and then is immediately gone.
Wait, so he attacks and then disappears?
You were already dead.
Uh-huh.
And I have no clue where he is because of the water.
Uh-huh.
unfortunate.
We just happen to be fighting on a bridge. This is bad.
All right, I believe he is under the bridge. We need to get to solid ground. Otherwise, I cannot locate him.
He's the grumpy old troll who lives under the bridge.
I will kindly
Everyone,
tell
run.
Partos. I will kindly tell Partos. He shot Lysander for like 50.
50 what?
Like 50 points of HP.
If I had to put everything in a radiating scale of numbers to fit what's happening around me.
Like he shot Partos, or he shot Lysander, so I don't think just running away from him is gonna help much.
Well-
He'll just start picking us off one by one.
At least we can have a better idea and form ranks. It's worth a shot. And with that, I'm going to use my channel divinity. So I'm going to give back 23 hit points to Tumult and 22 hit points to Lysander. And I'm just gonna whoop over here onto this side of the bridge by Garagak. Get away from the water.
I
Oh,
agree,
but the
but don't
water is
agree.
your friend,
I'm
yeah?
also gonna bonus action this guy about as close as I can get to up here.
That's fine. Ivan. Your guys' ready actions did not go off because you
Didn't see him.
didn't have a way to know where he was.
Okay. I'll load at 15 feet and do the same thing. And that's it for me.
Perfect. Tumult.
Now, look here, my friend. Can you please not stab me in the back? I was kind enough to make you show yourself the first time. I know this is a fight to the death, but you know this is rude.
You hear into your mind. Perchance you should strategize a little better. And that's the only response.
Ugh.
Fucking shade.
Well, I will clicky my little heels together and activate my boots of levitation, and I'm going to fly 30 feet up into the air, or 20 feet up in the air.
There's no place like home, Tumult.
No place like home.
You levitate up into the air.
And I'm going to ready. an Eldritch Blast. An arrow comes my way.
Excuse me. We just have to trap him one more time.
You have to trap him a third of one more time.
Just have to trap him a little bit.
I just need to find him.
That is why he's playing the game that he is playing right now.
Let's see. Fuck. So does he teleport or does he just move really fast?
Yes.
Who's to say they're not the same thing?
He's just the Flash. He just moves so fast you can't see.
You should look at Tabaxi racial traits.
Yeah, I should. I'm gonna since I'm pretty useless any other way,
You're not useless.
I'm gonna put a stake right here. Like right on the edge, like on the little corner piece here.
Like a meat steak?
No, like a wooden stake.
Where did you get a wooden stake from?
I bought a lot of items when we first started playing that everyone laughed at me about.
It would be in your
I'm gonna use them.
So you literally put like a wooden stake right at the edge of the.
Yep. I just kind of
I love you.
I put a little in the ground, and I don't know if I can do this, but I would like to tie part of a rope around it,
It'll cost your whole turn of actions, but yeah, you can tie some rope to it.
and then I would like to hold the rope and move down here.
I see what he's doing. Beautiful.
And I am now holding a trip line.
Beautiful.
That was all.
My purple doesn't show up very well on the dirt, but I drew a trim line.
God.
I adore that.
Wow.
If it
So that kind of
teleports,
fucks
it's
with my plan,
useless.
but
But yeah,
He's moving really fast.
maybe it just has a good run speed. Maybe it'll do something.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, you know.
All right.
That's all I got.
Lysander.
Does Teparto or this? I wouldn't know this. Never mind. I don't know if Tepartos on this side of the bridge has any sense, but he wouldn't have said anything.
So far, nothing.
Do something dumb.
I did.
I go here.
I
Cast.
love that your accent is just permanent now.
It's how it goes. Cast Thunderous Smite and hit the bridge. Thunderous Smite says you hit with a melee attack weapon, rings thunder that is audible from 300 feet, and the attack deals 2d6 additional thunder damage. So I want it to ring the bridge.
It rings the bridge. You put a hefty like crack that starts in this old stone bridge.
No sound of anyone being shaken or falling. Oh, Nook is standing on the ledge.
That's fine. Think about that.
It does not like this stone
No, but
bridge,
I wasn't sure
it-
if he was attached under it for some reason, might have been shaken.
That's a good idea. You don't hear anything.
Wonderful. That was a waste of a spell slot.
Done many of those today.
It is never a waste to try something.
It's true. It was an attempt, and that is my turn, I suppose.
This is
I
why-
also just call out. We'll find a way to fix the bridge. Like, dude, just
Oh,
if
I
anyone
can
is
fix that
nearby-
later, yeah?
I have mend.
I got
It's
this.
fine. Just don't make it too big.
It didn't work the first time. I'm not going to do it again.
There we go. All right. I'm going to run this way, probably trip, fall, and then roll like 15 feet across the what? There we go. And then I will tell my lion to protect us while I cast.
You guys
Even
have
stand
control
up.
over the lion, so if you want it to move, you have to move it.
You're doing great. You're doing fantastic. What a cute little lion badger. All right. I'm going to start casting Tiny Hut. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You got this.
You bet. Tiny Hut.
Alrighty.
You got this.
Bring me those again.
Anuk.
So I know Lysander and Tumult look hurt. Anybody else looking hurt
Oh,
right
I'm
now?
fine. I'm only 20 down. I'm fine.
I'm
great.
chilling.
So you're gonna heal Tumult.
No,
He's
I
the only
can.
concern right now.
I'm at 76 out of 96. I'm
If you guys
okay.
had stayed closer, I could have got all of you. All right. I'm going to drop a 30-foot sphere. Oops. About right here. And I will cast, as I sing a song of healing, Mass Cure Wounds.
Perfect.
So Lysander and Tumult and Ivan all catch, and the lion if it's hurt too.
You could, in theory, if you put it in the right spot, you could catch everybody that is on the bridge right now.
Because it's a sphere, I couldn't catch Tumult.
I'm 20 feet in the air.
Yep.
Oh yeah. So
Believe
you
me,
see,
I've been measuring that out. So, and as soon as he said that he cast levitate, I was saying not nice words.
so you make sure you hit Tumult. So Tumult, Ivan, and Lysander,
Yep, and the lion.
and the lion.
I'm still maintaining my concentration on
Oh yeah, for
all
sure.
lightning.
I appreciate it, Anuk.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No, I got nothing else.
Alrighty.
I have no bonus actions really.
I will, if you would like, I will let you make a perception check as a bonus action on each of your turns. You are an extremely perceptive person who is constantly
Sure.
keeping an eye out.
I'll do that.
If you would like.
Bonus action, perception, skills. Just roll.
Nice.
Anuk, you see faint drops of blood staining the sand in this spot.
Okay.
You can do that. You can do that on any one of your turns in any order, as of going forward.
Appreciated. Still ends my turn.
Garagak, roll a stealth check for me, or a sleight of hand check rather.
Sleight of hand check.
Yeah. Okay. So first, Sapartos, does a 26 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. You will take 52 points of piercing damage.
Holy shit.
Ow.
Bet you wish you'd been closer, huh?
I was 2 points off full.
Tabaxi rogues, man.
There is a presence right next to you.
I'm assuming it's going
Then it
to
blinks
disappear
away.
immediately.
You sense the presence move across the bridge. Tummel, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm also going to have to make a con save to meet whatever the fuck just happened there. Well, that's a standard. I'm pretty sure I failed, regardless, because I don't think I can make a 43. So yeah, I drop concentration on locate creature.
So you don't sense the presence from back. As you feel the presence running away, it pulls your focus because you're like, I have him.
So I think he's across the bridge, but I have no
And
idea where.
You felt him moving along the bridge, but you can't sense him anymore. Tummel. That it would be at disadvantage. So if you roll me more time, because the source is unseen by you.
I'm assuming I failed both. So it doesn't
You
matter.
feel. All of you see from this spot appearing out of thin air a large manacle.
Your little pings aren't showing up.
It's because I'm on the wrong layer. This spot.
Okay.
You see a large circular, like, clasp manacle that flies up, wraps directly around Tumult's neck. Tumult,
Oh shit.
you immediately feel all of your magic power leave your body. You fall 15 feet. You'll take 1d6 bludgeoning
Levitate, when
damage.
it says when it ends, you go gently to the ground.
Correct, but that is a magical effect that is now dispersed.
Oh.
Even if it was his boots and not his natural spellcasting?
Yes. It is due to the item and how it works.
Just
You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall to the bridge.
Do I need to make an athletics to see if I fall on my feet?
You can make
Okay.
you can make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. I have no idea what this DC is, which door.
You land and it hurts. You kind of land on your knees, but you hop back up to your feet quick. You are not prone.
It's too long.
Is the manacle like? Is it around him and it's chaining back to that spot to a thing we can't see?
No, it is just a manacle that is now
Okay.
locked around his neck.
Great.
It's Partos, for sake of fairness, because you didn't know where he was going. You can make an attack of opportunity at disadvantage with a melee weapon if you would like, from when he left your area.
I would very much like to do that. Attack of opportunity, disadvantage. I believe I also get what's it? A divine strike, so I get an extra 1d8 radiant damage.
Perfect.
So I would also like to actually add my bardic inspiration that Az so kindly gave me for a 19 to hit.
A 19 to hit will hit.
Excellent. So that is going to be 11 damage.
11 Ralph DiMaggio's.
I believe so. Because I think that does. Yes, 11 damage.
Alrighty.
Does he have
6
to
of
make
that
a con
radiant.
check?
Does that also stop my tether, by the way?
Yes, because it is a magical effect.
Haha.
Just for sake of fairness, you did damage. So yes, Rob, you will make a Constitution saving throw. For an 8.
Oh, he didn't beat an 11. Or no, he needed to beat a.
Now you need 10 or it is 10 or half damage, whichever is higher. So appearing as you strike him, he does not break his stride. You would have watched as when he got here, he throws the manacle up at Tumult.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but that mean I wouldn't. I guess it wouldn't matter because they were both 15.
They were
okay.
both the same roll. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit.
Moves
Does that
through
mean I can
here.
cast an opportunity attack because of Warcaster?
What's up?
What?
Because of Warcaster, can I get an opportunity attack?
Warcaster just lets you cast spells as an opportunity attack.
It's still within your
Um,
range.
It's still procs.
Still in
This-
my range.
Oh shit! I should have done something.
It's once they leave your square.
You know how this works. I know you want to strike him with lightning real bad.
No, actually, I wasn't even going to strike him with lightning.
I
Okay,
should have
fine.
actually done
that's
something
a
entirely
already
different.
cast
I'm really
spell.
sad that I didn't.
Did you
That
forget
takes
you
an
had
action.
Warcaster?
Yeah, I did, and I
Uh-huh.
forgot that I could have guiding bolted him.
With the new turn of events, he's going to stop on this side of Tumult. Look down at him. Take
How
the
tall
dagger.
is he?
You're on your knees.
You have landed and you're pushing yourself up. When your turn starts, you'll no
Okay.
longer be prone, but you're moving. But he is about 7 feet tall. He is tall and slender.
Shit.
He is not big. He is very
Big
tall,
kitty.
very scrawny. He's going to take the dagger off of his hip. And he's going to use his action surge.
Multiclasser.
The dagger that captures souls.
Yeah, that one.
Oh no.
Does a 27 hit you?
Uh-huh. Pretty sure it hits everybody right now.
DM inspiration, he fails.
Are you sure?
That's a bold phrase.
I will tell you, the second number here does not apply on the right-hand side of that roll.
Oh, okay. Then never mind.
That is sneak attack. It will do slightly more damage than this, but it is not going to do the 46
Yeah,
or
Tumult just got 20. He's fine.
Yeah, I'm literally I was 5 away from full until I fell and lost another 5.
So you will take 16 points of damage. And he's going to use his bonus action to disengage.
Disappear again.
Well, that's fine. I don't have anything to hit him with anyway.
No, he is just disengaging. And he's going to move the rest of his movement speed to get to here.
Jesus. Dude skates.
But is wholly visible.
And now it's Tabartos' turn.
Partos.
Great. It seems as though there are a few things I can do. First off, definitely going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, run up here. And then he's fully visible right now.
Correct.
Seeing the unsureness on Tapartos' face, I would like to comment and say it is okay. Our friend, we made a deal, Tapartos. He had to fight us to the death. We have to do what we must.
All right. Then I am going to cast Guiding Bolt as a 3rd level spell directly in a straight line towards our friend Sulan. And I only got a 13. Oh boy.
It
Wait,
flies
I'm next to Lysander. I get a +3, right?
just to saving throws. Good try though.
Damn it.
Your guiding bolt flies over his shoulder as he's on the retreat and causes him to like glance over at this beam of light flying towards him, glances back, stops mid-stride, drops to his knees, and slides backwards down the other side of the bridge while the guiding bolt flies over his head and he pops back up to his feet. Now looking at the rest of the party and waiting to see what happens next.
Man, this guy's cool.
I'm also gonna
What is this, the Matrix?
healing word 9 on tumult. There you go.
I'm just pointing to the collar of my neck. I don't know how to get this off.
Yeah.
Tumult, you don't receive that healing.
Ah, fucking great. Okay. If that's the case and all that happens, I'm just gonna stare him down and just like full on anime style, one hand behind the back, 2 fingers just come at us, come at me. Let's finish this.
You do this and he grins and eagerly awaits his turn in the combat order. Ivan, your Eldritch
just-
Blast certainly goes off.
Okay. We got a 14 and a 19 on the die, so +9. Lowest to hit.
Both will hit for sure.
I believe I rolled a 4.
D10. 11 plus 6, so 17 force total from both.
17 total force damagios. Perfect. And it is now your turn in the actual combat order.
And then do it again. Same exact thing. Ooh, this time I got a nat 1 on one of the rolls. Boy, an 18 on the other, so like 27 to hit.
Yeah.
And a 11.
11 more damage. Nice.
And that is it for me.
Perfect. Tumult.
I'm gonna run here and I'm gonna point to the thing on my neck.
Maybe
Yeah.
don't run away from the people who can cast dispel magic.
Says fix it.
Also, I want to be right next to the thing that can hit really hard if he decides to run up on me again.
Also fair.
That's my turn because I have nothing. I have no other weapons or anything. So, because I had nothing when we came into this world after I lost everything before this all happened.
Man.
You could try to pull it off yourself.
True.
Nope.
Keyword try.
You can use your action to try and pull it off if you want.
Tumult's intelligent enough to know he's not strong enough.
You could roll a 20.
You could roll a 20.
You mean an 18?
Or a
Still.
4.
I'm okay. I'll wait to see what happens.
All right. Garrigak, it is your turn.
Well, I guess, would tying the
You
rope
can choose to ignore
be
me.
a bonus action?
Sure.
Okay, I want to tie the rope to the side of the bridge, about 3-4 inches off the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
You have fashioned a good old tripwire.
Yes. And seeing Tumult in trouble, I will try to grab the thing around his neck and break it.
Roll me an athletics check. Unless you're hitting it. Are you hitting it with the Dandy Basher?
No.
Okay. I figured I'd ask the question.
Yeah, you know, I want to kill him. 15.
15, and you grab and you pull. This thing does not budge an inch.
Concerning.
Well,
At that point, I will let everybody know that I can't use magic because of this.
Also concerning.
Anuk, you
How do you communicate
looking
that
over
to
at him.
everyone? I'm just curious.
Mm-hmm.
You see he has 3 more of these manacles on his waist.
Okay.
Hmm.
I don't expect him to live to his next turn.
oh,
Oh,
Terrifying.
next to the clapping. Let's see.
Because Lysander goes, Temp Bard goes, even though they're casting, they can still control their lion.
Yeah.
And then I get to go.
I definitely think this is going to go in your favor for sure.
And we'll move there. And that's all I got.
Perfect. Lysander.
30. I move to this square, and then I cast Compel Duel.
Oh.
Wisdom save DC 15. So it is
Yeah.
still compelled to fight me. It does not have disadvantage. The effects of the movement do not take place.
Yeah.
But they are still compelled to fight me and get disadvantage to fight anyone else.
Perfect.
That was
That's
my
pretty cool.
last. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
paladin stuff when you actually look at it.
Yeah.
You see from this Sulan, who has been staring to Partos down since the challenge was issued. Sulan's head immediately cocks towards you, and Reddy's pulls the dagger up in one hand, his rapier out in the other, and it seems ready to throw down with you.
Perfect.
Ugh.
And I suppose that is my turn.
Perfect.
Because I don't have any other actions besides dash, and I don't think I want to be right there.
Temp Bard.
Oh, you're so close, baby. Okay.
What do you have to do?
We're gonna do the claw attack.
You have an run up and attack him?
Yeah,
And use the claw attack.
claw.
Okay.
Which does it's +5 to hit.
You want to roll it on the or do you want me to roll it?
You roll it for me real quick.
+5 to hit. What are you
I'm
feeling?
also still yeah.
A 19 on the dice.
Well then good news. That's a 24 to hit.
That
Yeah.
hits.
Wonderful. Good job, baby. And then 1d6 +3.
1d6 +3. That was a 6 on the dice.
Excellent.
Your lion's doing like crit
That's-
last turn.
That's 9, and it's round 2 of tiny fight.
Okay.
Perfect.
Compel duel fails.
Correct.
Mhm.
Wait, what?
It's only until a friendly creature attacks it.
Oh, fuck.
It was worth a shot.
I feel like a
First-
lot of this combat has been worth a shot and yet
Hey.
not executed to its best.
If for some reason everybody missed, somebody else wasn't gonna die.
This is true.
It's a lion. I have the chance to pull like 3 of them. It's fine.
Anuk.
So I start with my action of calling lightning down right here.
Yep, it's a dex save.
Yep.
Is it gonna hit my baby?
something he's very
think-
good at.
I think
Still
it's hoping
take
with
caution.
Oh,
say, he still
not winning
puts half
natty
damage.
ones.
Well, he will still take half
Kitty friend.
from evasion,
That's
but
fine.
that 15 points of damage, so that
So
hurts.
bonus action. I cast Misty Step. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Puts me there. I use my other 30 feet of movement because now there's a kitty in danger. And I put myself right there.
I love it.
I would tackle him, but I don't have any actions left.
Yeah. That is Sulan's turn. He is looking around, gauging his options, trying to figure out what his best course of actions are. He sees the lion up in his grill. He sees Anouk right up in his face. He sees the team moving towards him. He takes one of these manacles off of his waist and in a flurry of movement tries to press it towards your throat. Anouk, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Working on it. Nope, not skills. Abilities. Nah. Could always roll high. Nope,
As now would be a great time for that DM inspiration you were talking about.
it's all good.
Oh yeah, no, you want.
All good.
Anouk, the manacle clasps around your neck. You feel you are disconnected from magic.
Boy sucks.
He is going to. Yeah, he has to. His bonus action. So he's going to shift, move, and he's going to run. He's going to go 1, 2.
Does he disengage from me?
He does not. You and the lion both get attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Damn it, that was a good roll.
Bite.
Right? Want me to roll it?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
That hits for sure.
So 23 to hit,
Okay, yeah, 4.
and then 7 piercing. Yes, baby, you a big scary lion. I know. I know. You have such a strong roar.
He is going to move to here
Mm-hmm.
after taking 7. How much damage from the lion?
7.
7.
So 14.
So my storm goes away, huh?
Unfortunately, yeah.
No, that's fine.
And he is going to Partos. He looks at you and you see he has this dagger in one hand. He's breathing very heavily. He is hurt. He is very hurt. He takes and he looks down at his rapier. What languages does everyone speak?
Couple. Hang on.
Yeah, same.
Been a hot
Giant,
minute.
common, and druidic.
I believe infernal. Let me check. And orc.
Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Primordial.
I speak Common, Infernal, Minotaur, because obviously orc, and I also speak Druidic.
Elvish,
Common.
infernal, orc, common.
Infernal.
I've got Common, Elvish, Giant, and Sylvan.
So no Tabaxi.
Nope.
No tabaxi.
Perfect.
You should learn tabaxi.
Actually has its own language.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a bunch of meow and hiss.
He mutters under his breath some words, and you see the rapier glows with this bright red energy. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Not advantage because it's not concentration.
It is not concentration.
It's a 23. Critical success.
Nice.
You are not permanently blinded.
Excellent. I'm so glad.
That's very good.
That is good.
Wow.
I feel like that's useful. There's nothing really wrong with being permanently blind, but
He is going to take, as part of this action that he has used, he gets to make one melee attack against you.
Okay. Is there a reason he gets advantage every time?
He has been attacking from invisible or stealth.
Okay. But he is not this time.
Correct. And the rapier on his body shatters as he uses this ability.
Okay. So is he hitting with the 27 or the 18?
He is hitting you with the 27.
Okay.
As part of this expanded ability of the weapon he had. He is going to hit you for 56 plus 3, 59 points of damage.
All right. That officially drops me to 0.
I need you to make one last Constitution saving throw.
Oh, God.
To see if you get absorbed.
Oh, no.
9.
Does anyone have anything else they want to say?
Yeah, yeah, easy. To Partos, that is a natural 20, my dude.
Excellent. So that's a 23.
You see this dagger, this flash of light. You can feel it trying to physically burn through your eyes. You shake it off, but it's just enough to keep you distracted for the moment as this dagger sinks straight into your heart. It pulls. You feel all of the energy in your body being sucked and absorbed into this knife. And in this flash moment, your body steels itself. And standing behind this figure, this tabaxi, there's a very familiar feminine figure who winks at you ever briefly. You remain standing with 1 hit point as the dagger pulls out of you, and you can feel not the wound itself, but just the point that pierced your heart close. Sulan looks at you, this smile that he had gained in this moment drops to a look of sheer terror. He is now trapped in the center of the bridge. Your team surrounding him. And the healing effect denied.
you got the power of God and anime on your side. What up?
And I believe it's my turn.
Fartos, it is your turn.
All right.
Where's that song from Monster of the Week I gave to Partos for anime on his side?
If that is the case, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop everything that I have, blood spurting out of my mouth, barely able to do anything. And I'm going to reach out and I'm going to grab one of his shoulders and then the other one of his shoulders. And then I'm going to embrace him. I'm going to say, I forgive you. As at the same time, I cast spiritual guardians that flit around me. He will have to make a Constitution save, and then a Wisdom save on his next turn, or else take 13 radiant damage from these holy specters that are now encapsulating around me as I just hold him close to my body.
Ivan, are you going to do anything to interfere?
Ivan will just look over at this field for weapon and then look back. It'll just land. That's it.
Tumult, are you going to do anything to interfere in your magic denied state?
No. I will just say one thing to Lan. It was a nice fight, but I hope to God the key's on your body to get this thing off.
Garagak, are you going to do anything to interfere?
What would Toongak do?
What would Toongak do?
Let's see.
I'm going to move for flanking.
I'm gonna dandy bash the shit out of him.
Hey, Candy Basher.
Roll with advantage.
I want this to crit so bad.
I'm trying to
It
have
is
a
well.
moment.
But this is very in character.
This is very Toongak.
I forgot to do
He
it with
forgave him.
advantage,
It's
but-
fine.
Oh well, that's crit failure.
It's-
Advantage.
It is
Yeah.
advantage, so the crit doesn't go off.
I wish it was. I wish I got a crit there.
I also wish you got a crit there.
I wish I got a crit there.
Do you,
You-
want a crit? Do you
I would
want
love a
crit?
crit.
Standing
Take the
here
crit.
in this moment,
Yes. I get the
Tapartos,
crit.
your eyes closed. Did you DM inspiration this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Forget everything I was just saying. Coda, roll a d6.
Yes. I want to see what happens. 2.
Tapartos,
Yes.
arms wrapped around Sulan, who at this point whose arms have folded down to his sides and is just laying in your chest, waiting for these guardians to take what is left of his life force. You hear slight scuffling, followed by a You open your eyes to see the Dandy Basher raised high and swinging right towards Sulan's head. The Dandy Basher connects. Sulan's head goes flying like a golf ball hit with a driver off into the distance, soaring through the sky. You hear, standing here holding this from his neck where he's been decapitated. There is no wound. There is no blood. There is just confetti pouring out of the top of his neck, shooting.
Yes.
You hear kids cheering, "Yahoo!" from nowhere. This whole it goes off, and you see his head flying, soaring through the sky, and you swear just for a moment you see these heavenly field goal posts appear, and the head flies right through the center. You hear this voice, this ethereal voice booming down from the heaven that goes, "Well, Johnny, what a way to win the game. Who would have thought a 4-mile field goal coming from Toongak? I've never seen a play like that in my entire life." So Partos, you have
You good there?
Partos, you are holding Sulan's dead body in your arms.
And you're
Just
covered in
holding it.
confetti.
Confetti is still shooting and pouring out.
We got the wound. It's all over.
Ninja scroll bursting, except instead of blood, it's confetti.
Correct. You like turn and look, and it's like a confetti cannon shooting directly into your face. Just like
Did we lose him?
No, he's here.
I'm going to gently lay the corpse down on the ground. Confetti
Still shooting
pointing
confetti.
towards the river so that it can, wash down.
It's so you like lay him on the edge of the bridge, so it's just pouring out. You look across the other side of the bridge real quick, and you can see it's just this like glittery foil like floating down the river toward the end.
Just in case he drops him, I'm running over and searching Sulan for a fucking key.
You have plenty of time to loot the corpse.
Real quick. Geragak, can I have a word with you?
Yeah.
Great. As you can see, I am almost dead.
Yep.
I'm not doing very well.
No.
I am very happy you are doing well. This is good. This is a good thing. This man was a friend to us.
Yep.
He also gave me, personally, a great personal journey. I understand you get excited sometimes. I was looking forward to this moment. And you have taken this from me and turned it into this man's head, turning into a confetti cannon inside of my mouth. And I want you to know, Geragak, while I love you, I very much did not appreciate that.
But everything's better with confetti.
Please do not do that again. And I'm just going to walk off the bridge.
Wait, like over the edge or like to
into the
land?
water?
No,
Like
just off the
towards
other side of the bridge.
So you finish this heartfelt moment, you turn to walk away, and you see the spirit of Sulan is sitting at the end of the bridge by the lion, just like looking at you. Like, what the hell just happened?
I am so sorry.
Am I spilling confetti from my open head wound?
Yes, it's still happening.
Cat grabs
actually.
his body's ankle and just starts twirling, throwing confetti everywhere while he's doing like a goal and like running around the bridge.
Did I get the key first?
Garagak just
I have not. It's fine.
Garagak just sprinting like whoa!
I'm gonna
Confetti
just
shooting
gently,
everywhere.
I would like to gently walk up to Tumult, grab the chain around his neck, and cast Dispel Magic on it and see if that does anything.
It doesn't have any effect.
Great. Well, Tumult, you're fucked. Sorry.
Sulan looks at you, and it's like the keys are on my body. There's
There
a
are
key.
keys.
Yeah, the
Okay.
thing I ran over to get before Garagak started
You-
waving it like a goddamn jersey.
Feel free to keep all of those things.
Toongak, can I
course.
have money for like 2 seconds? Maybe 10 if I suck at investigation.
Sure. And I spike the body like touchdown.
Does it make like an even bigger burst of
You
confetti come
have
out?
you take it. You're holding it by the ankles. You've been like sprinting around with it. You hold it up in the air. You're just like, boom, and like the chest impacts first, and the legs like fold back over, and you just as it explodes into this giant explosion, like a party popper going off. Like
I look over at Sulan, just like, I am so sorry.
there are worse ways for me to have gone.
Tepartus is just gonna squeak.
Are
My personal
there
development.
You see all the items that were on the body are just laying in a neat pile now underneath, like where this confetti is.
I go grab the key,
Yeah. You take his stuff. That's fine.
and then I'm gonna put all 4 of those in my bag.
You unlocking Anuk as well.
Yep.
All right.
I'm just
You guys
gonna go
get
sit next to the spirit of Sulong and
You guys get a
Oh,
pile of
very
extra loot.
melancholy.
We off call. We can go over that stuff.
And then after my magic comes back, I will instantly 4th level Cure Wounds to Parthos, because even though we may have won this fight, he still has an interdimensional traveler that would like to kill him.
This is true. If you'd let me, I'd like to cast Beacon of Hope first so I can
Sure.
make sure that everybody's healing is maximized.
Sure.
You guys do that.
Cool.
Sulan is standing there, and his spirit is standing there, very, very like Skyrim Sovngarde spirit style, just like glowing blue and like purple wavy energy. He goes, I do not have long, but I do believe I owe you the answer to 10 questions.
I think it was the answer to all of our questions.
All of your questions.
Was the agreement.
I get my
Question one.
choices.
I'm sure that you all have thought very long and hard about what questions you would like to ask me.
It has mostly been a frantic 3 or 4 minute battle of you trying desperately to eviscerate us.
Yes, but I'm sure you as players spent the last week preparing for your DM to bring this up, so you would have a list of questions ready to ask me
Yes.
at this moment.
Find out next week on the Dice That Bind Us.
Okay.
So
Someone
as
didn't
soon,
prepare.
As soon as the collar comes off, I will cast Speak with Animals. And I will start talking to the lion, saying, who's a good kitty? And wrestling with the lion and giving him belly rubs and scratches and ear love. And I'm just going to play with the cat while everybody else talks to the spirit.
He looks the lion when you ask
Very
who's
Completely on brand.
when you ask who's a good kitty, the lion like looks at me and goes, "Oh, I am. Oh, I'm the best
yeah.
fucking kitty.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
it."
You're a great kitty. Can I have consent to scratch your ears and rub your belly? And
I'm really glad you asked. It's really important to ask for consent before you make physical contact with anyone. It's a life lesson that a lot of people could learn from. All right.
The lion
so I
only
can give you ear
3 belly rubs.
scratches and
You have
we can
you can
play.
anything you would do to a normal
Boom.
house cat pet, you can do with me as long as you're not a fucking weirdo.
Nope. And I do
If
that.
you give more than 3
Perfect.
belly rubs, though, it's fight time. No more. Than 3 exclusively.
So, DM Alex to my lovely players. Do you guys have questions you want answered now, or should we pick up with questions at the beginning of next episode?
I would love to have more time to think
Yeah,
about
I
questions,
figured
personally.
you guys didn't think very
I
much
have one
ahead.
question that's extremely
I mean,
important
I
that I
can
would
talk
like
a couple.
answered right now. If that's acceptable.
Devin is like, why, yes, Alex. I have several. When can I start?
I have
as
one.
but there will be more.
what is your important question?
Who is the prettiest kitty?
All kitties are the prettiest kitty. There is no prettiest kitty. They are all the prettiest.
I look at my dear friend Ivan.
Tapartos does not
I look
believe
at
that
my
Peanut
lion.
Hell
I
likes
look-
this response.
No, Ivan already looks very betrayed from
No,
what Anouk
because
was saying.
Anouk asked who was the goodest kitty. I didn't ask the goodest. I asked who's the prettiest kitty.
Ivan is
I think
arguably
even
not
more
the
betrayed.
goodest kitty.
No, kind of objectively,
mean-
by design, he is not the goodest kitty.
So, positivity at the end of the episode. The combat ones are always my favorite because it comes down to like who had the best strategies or who did the best things, and I love those. So who wants to go first?
I would like to.
Oh, do it.
I really want to shout out Coda in this one because his uniqueness as a D&D player shined exquisitely here. He bought a bag of flour, God knows how fucking long ago,
So long.
just to throw it at an enemy that he was like, yo, they're invisible. I'm gonna like fucking invisible man this shit and expose them. And none of like all of us were like, oh, what can my spells do? What can I do here? Like how can I detect this? And he's just like, yo, if I throw flour in this general direction, it's gonna hit somebody and we're gonna figure it out. Which was objectively the smartest thing to do and also the most barbarian thing to do.
As a clarifier, I've been sitting here thinking since you're like, I bought these forever, and I was like, when did you buy those? You didn't buy those.
Oh,
You got all of those things in Nightstone at the very, very beginning of the campaign when you guys went and got the goblins out of the general goods store.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
And
what it
you
is.
can pick up as many of like the like less than 1 gold general gear items that you wanted to carry. And Coda like pulled up the list and went through and was like, I'm gonna need a bag of flour. I want like 20 like wooden stake. He went through the entire list. And I thought he was just like BSing with me and all that stuff, but I feel like he has a plan for every single thing that he took on that list, and he's been
Yep.
keeping track and waiting for the moment. Oh man.
Exactly. So it's been 9 months or something like that, and Coda does this. And not only does he do this, but he's like, oh, the flower didn't work. It's okay. I've got plan B. And he starts doing a fucking tripwire across the bridge. And not only does he do that, like trying to ingenuitively think of just like, oh, I'm a barbarian. I don't have all these crazy spells, but I still want to actively play a part in something that can be legitimate, well thought through, and an actual strategy, which is something that I felt like half of us were still lacking, myself included. I was just like, my strategy is maybe know where he is, but he outsmarted me and I didn't outthink outside of the box. And Coda was existing outside of the box this entire encounter, on top of just totally taking a pure character moment of Toongak, of me having a, delicate, sweet character ending area where he's just like, nah, I'm gonna knock his fucking head off and have a confetti party. It's like, you are so true to yourself and so unbelievably intelligent and ingenuitive and fresh when it comes to this game that newness and that ingenuity that you bring is beyond valuable, Coda. Thank you for bringing what you do to this campaign, because it would not be the same without you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
You bet. Fuck, I have to do me. I don't know. I'm not great at combat with Departos. I made a lot of mistakes today. There were a lot of times when I was thinking, I could have done something different. I could have done something smarter, but I decided on a choice and I stuck with it. And I'm proud of myself for just trying to do my best, knowing what I did, not trying to metagame too much, and just making Departos's choices as he would, helping his friends, keeping people safe, and not doing a good job at it, which is kind of the character that he's become. So, there's that. I had a lot of fun today. And I think that's the biggest thing that I'm going to put forward, is I've, as a person, had a hard time having fun over the last couple of weeks, and I had a lot of fun today. So that's my good job, Ian, that I kind of want to put forth most today. And I will bounce it off to Hero.
Okay. Honestly, this was a really, really tough combat with the bouncing around invisible. And I want to give Alex props for that, because that was huge. That, an opponent we couldn't see, couldn't find. It was a very good way to frustrate in a good way. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So kudos to that. Everybody used spells and abilities in creative ways. I think everybody was awesome. This combat, despite the lack of strategy, was one of the best combats we've had as a team.
We had a strategy. It was surrounded, restrained, and then kill.
You were in charge of strategy and you didn't give it to us.
No, I did. You asked me first thing what strategy was, and I told you, and you were like, okay. And
Find the kitty, grab the kitty. That was it.
And actually, I was trying to. Because actually I was going to try to grab him and take him over the edge and drown him. So kudos to everybody. I have to give you all props because we knew our abilities. We used them the best ways I think we could at the time. We troubleshot issues, Lysander using the thunderous smite to knock him off the bottom of the bridge, or it was brilliant, beautiful. So everybody gets kudos. And then for myself, I scrambled a lot, and I liked that I had to scramble and I had to rethink options and I had to rethink this and then I had to rethink that. And I like the fact that, I was coming up with plans for every opportunity that came at us. So I'm praising my ability to scramble in the heat of the battle. And then I'll bounce it to Garagak.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Everyone did awesome. The spells Ivan and Tumult threw out at the beginning, that was massive.
Yeah.
Like, we dealt so much damage in that amount of time. Like, that was huge. That was a big turning point of that fight. That probably made that fight way easier than it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
That locked him down for an entire turn. Not only for his entire turn, but also let us beat the hell out of him. And then for myself, I had a lot of fun with this one. I finally got to use my flower. I got to use my stakes and rope finally. I was happy about that. And thank you for the DM point of inspiration, because I wanted to crit with the Dandy Basher ever since I've got it. And this was my first opportunity to. I was so happy.
You crit one other time. It's why we got a bunch of other stuff from
Not with the
Nightstone.
Dandy Basher.
Not with the Dandy
I
Basher.
haven't crit with the Dandy Basher.
So that means
I
he has 2 separate crit tables.
I wanted to see what would happen. And I was very happy with it.
To clarify, Coda has 12 separate crit tables.
Yeah.
Oh, for different abilities and shit. That's dope.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And by Coda, I
scary.
mean me. I have to do
Yes.
those things.
Yes.
But it's on my own fault.
So yeah, that's all I was good with. I'll pop it over to Tumult.
Yo, as much as Topartos hated that spell, the locate creature was great. It let me pull out a spell I've actually managed to hide from Alex in Sickening Radiance. And I will not lie, that was my plan coming into it. Out the gate was to drop a Sickening Radiance on him. Like I was talking to Coda to it, but I was waiting to see what Tempar's plan was. Find the kitty, grab the kitty. So I said, okay,
Right.
he found the kitty. I grabbed the kitty, made him visible. Somebody else can, grab him again. And my plan was to just kind of suffer him down with exhaustion levels. So also shout out to Alex for the clever use of Dispel Magic on himself to get rid of all that. And then, I healed somebody. Cleric, yay!
That's true.
And I will pop it over to Lysander.
So this combat was different for me. This is the first time I thoroughly went through and used everything I possibly could. I'm out of first level spell slots, and it's not just Divine Smites. So I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back for that, for trying to do a lot of different shit. I've been sitting studying Paladin. It may not show, but I tried. And I'm proud of myself for getting better in combat on that front.
You used magic. Congrats.
I did
You
use
remembered spells.
many of my weird different spells.
You
I was
did
never
great.
close enough for anyone to use protection. That was the one that was like, I must remember I have that.
You did great.
Yeah. I tried different stuff and it was cool. I'm proud of myself for trying different stuff on that front. Man, this combat was just really interesting to watch. Like
Yeah.
everyone did like a lot of cool different shit, and I think as specifically stepped up a lot in this combat too. Pulling out a lot of cool and interesting different bard things, throwing inspiration everywhere.
They were in
that-
charge, so they needed to.
And that
That's true.
lion came in like super clutch as well. Regardless if Devin played that first round, that was your idea, and you set it up, and Nye got the killing blow with this lion you summoned. So that was super dope, and you did very well. Good job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's popcorn over to Devin, because I think you two are the only two left.
And the Garagag's whole flower and tripwire and just the attacking while Portos isn't like, it's so Toongak, I love it. Really well done. I'd like to call out for Lysander. You have been playing the Paladin very well. Even just mentioning the Protection Aura, I think, helped a lot of us because it got us to thinking, okay, well, what kind of traits do we have? And then it reminded Tumult of his resistance, near my resistance, and even though it didn't like directly help, it's still like just mentioning stuff like that just helped other people. And the whole Thunderous Smite on the bridge, I thought that was really cool too.
I have to mend that.
Yeah. And then Tempo, you using inspiration like almost every time, and it made a little bit of a difference. And even after you didn't know what to do anymore, you just fell back into, okay, I'm gonna do what Tempo does and go start Lehman's tiny hut and just make a little house for us. So it was very, very on brand. I like it. As far as what I did, use my first level spell. Well, I guess my second, but first in combat, the psychic fireball thing. That was pretty fun. It would have been cool if it hit, but that whatever. And then levitate's pretty cool. Just always have that elevation and have that like line of sight to hit those eldritch blasts.
Yeah. So Alex, I love and hate the Dandy Basher. I love and hate. I don't have much more to say about it other than that because it's a very conflicting feeling that I'm having right now. Because your description of the results are fantastic. You always do really well with the descriptions of like what happens as a result of something anyways. But like, also, was that Halo inspired? Just out of curiosity.
It
What, the gravity hammer?
No,
Fallout, I
birthday
think.
party.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It may have been a throw out to a certain thing you can turn on in some Halo games.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, thanks.
Nice little skull.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love that because that's the only Halo reference I get. So, but yeah, something good that I did is, I mean, I am getting slightly better with combat. I don't like, I make roleplay heavy characters. I don't really make combative characters very much. That's too difficult. I don't want to do that.
Still great at role-playing
You
combat.
did great with this, yeah.
And then, but like what I do specialize in that I think I do very well is I use non-combative spells in combat. Like spells that wouldn't normally be used in combat, I try to find a way to use them still. Like casting Lehman's Tiny Hut is a protection style spell for me. It takes a full 10 rounds to do, but like it's still very useful for me to do because I have a base set up so that if people get injured beyond the point that we can really do anything about it, we can get them out of the way, is like the goal with that. So I like doing that. I like using spells in ways they weren't maybe necessarily intended to be used.
I do also have to shout out, because Alex might mention it, but just to part of this brief moment of, I was trying to have a moment here. It was just the brief, like, can we have an aside? Like, just let's huddle up real quick.
Garagag, come here.
That made me laugh so fucking hard.
Yeah, I was dying. I was trying not to laugh.
I was trying really hard not to break too.
This episode turned out to be the exact snapback to the levity and the joy and the hilarity that this group is so good at in the midst of all of this chaos and heartbreak that Dandy Lane is bringing to you guys. I think it came at a wonderful time. I think a lot of us needed an episode like this to happen. Yeah, I can honestly say, and I'll try to go into a little bit more details. Literally every single one of you did something during this combat that made me have to completely shift strategies and come up with something new. I'm just going to run around my Zoom screen here. Krista, Thunder Smite on the bridge made it to. Sulan had a lot of abilities that were boons from the person that created Dandyland when they made the deal for him to kill you. You subverted one of the pathways that he could use one of those abilities for with that spell. It was creative and it was wonderful. Well done. Kiro, you did it like 6 times. Your tidal wave was 1 square off. Literally 1 square. But that water interrupted a pathway for his teleportation ability. You blocked that for rest of combat and took off an entire subsection of the area for him to use and made it drastically harder for him to bounce around and hide from the locate creature. Extremely well done all around. Using area spells everywhere you could to parse out where he was top notch. Coda, there's a million things that people already said about you. This entire episode was made hilarious by you and your actions and doing wonderful things. The key piece of this is that you set up that tripwire and ran it across that edge. And I don't know if you caught it, but once that happened, he didn't teleport anymore.
Yeah, I noticed that. I didn't know if it was really because of that, though.
He had to have clear paths equal to his total movement speed on a turn to be able to bounce and zigzag and move. Your tripwire cut that completely off.
Yes.
What has saved us?
You
Nice.
made it to where he had to try and come up with strategies inside of your guys' areas to work with. It was extremely well done, extremely cleverly thought out. I wanted your flower to work so bad.
I did too.
That's why I went and looked up the specifics, and I was like, well, if it's on him, it's something he would be like wearing.
Yeah.
I got to rule with the spell on that, but it was creative and it was clever. You're really good at those things, and I'm terrified to see what else you pull out of your bag that I completely forgot I gave you.
I have so many things.
That ruins something for me again. Because I love it when you guys do things like that. It's wonderful. Zach, I don't even need to tell you what you did. You Sickening Radiance is a devious and beautiful spell, and it's
Thank God I missed the last combat session. Not gonna lie, because I would have used it there, and he would have known about it.
it was the perfect move at the perfect time, the perfect place, and I'll go over the numbers after I'm done complimenting everybody. But that round was insane, and you had a really big part of that because he had to burn an entire round of actions to fix that. As your bardic inspiration was the reason that he lost his invisibility, was the reason that you guys were able to find him and stop him. That is monumental. It doesn't seem like you're doing a lot actively, but you're doing amazing things in combat. And you have those little effects that I think you don't realize maybe, but that bardic inspiration won you guys this fight. It was well done. It was a strategic person to put it on. You did extremely well.
Tucker, we're having a moment.
Devin, you opened the doors to a lot of the area of effect things that were happening. Your first synaptic static, while it didn't hit as well as you wanted it to, was a huge turning point for all of this. Because it made me realize that as I went into this thinking, I was like, okay, Anuk has super powerful area of effect spells. Spartos has Spirit Guardians and the like, but that means he has to start or end his turn there for those to really hit hard. Okay, I can figure this out. You opening that floodgate of ideas was absolutely phenomenally well done. It was your first turn in combat, and you opened the door with that, and that is truly spectacular. So extremely well done. As I always say, you have outsmarted me once again, Devin, and I applaud you for it.
If I can tack on to that, that's only because Tepotos gave us guidance on where he might be. Like that was all. I would not have done that if it wasn't for Tepotos's locate creature.
Yep.
Yeah.
Party
So
synergy, baby.
That's what I'm saying. The
Yeah.
locate creature was the
Really
biggest thing.
good.
So like I could have thrown Secondary Radiance anywhere and it wouldn't have done anything if I didn't know where he was.
Yeah, it was huge.
exactly.
This whole combat has actually, despite somebody saying we didn't work well together, we worked well together. On
Yeah,
this
you
one.
guys worked extremely well
yeah.
together. And Sapartos, look at creature. I know it's super frustrating in the beginning, but it was like, oh well,
Oh,
that
fuck.
sucks. We can't just find him that way. But you opened the door and kept that door open for so many things. The movements that Sulan had to make couldn't be these flashy in and out, move wherever he wanted to, because he had to try to make sure that he was outside of those boundaries that you set so that he could still maintain an element of surprise. You limited his field with your first turn for almost the entire combat, to the point where he had to put himself into a vulnerable spot to try and make it stop. Everything that everyone else did, which was all amazing, would not have even remotely started to flow without you.
Big facts.
You did
Biggest
so
facts.
good. As a note for all of you and all of you at home, Sulan started off with 170 hit points.
Damn.
By the end of your first full round of combat, he had 31 left.
Oh shit!
We got dude.
God damn.
There are some other factors in there, some vulnerabilities, some resistances, things like that.
Yeah, he was
But-
undead, wasn't he?
But you guys hit him so fucking hard in that one round that I had to take all of these things that I had for him, all of these up close and personal abilities that he had, and all these, like, I'm gonna flash in and out. I can tank a few hits here and there. It's gonna be fine. My AC is high. I got this. It's gonna be golden. To after one round of combat, it was immediately I am going to hide, and I'm not going to let anyone touch me anymore. Because my only source of healing, I have to get super close to do, which I have a limited amount of things that can let me do. And it was I had to be thinking on my toes from first round on and constantly trying to update and modify my strategies to try and even make this remotely challenging. And I still didn't do it.
No, it was challenging. I almost
Yeah,
died.
That was
yeah.
challenging.
It was still a
We
challenging.
couldn't find him half
Yeah.
the time.
It
What
was
do you mean
it was
wasn't
challenging in the
challenging?
capacity you can find him. But
Yeah.
those
That's hard.
the opening move that I had planned in my head was going to be those 4 manacles on 4 people's necks, and then make you fight from there.
Ah.
Just out of curiosity, what was like a strength check to pull it off?
There isn't one.
Yeah.
So you can't pull it off.
You cannot pull
Gotta
it off.
have a key.
You have to cast Dispel Magic at a 7th level
Which none of
or
us have.
higher, like a wish spell
Yeah.
or the key.
Would
So
not
you
have
were going to
worked.
take 4 of us out of the fight from the beginning.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm actually curious. Would knock have worked?
I'm assuming he would have
No,
taken
Knock
Anna,
wouldn't-
Topartos, me, and Ivan.
It would have been Ivan, Tumult, Anuk, and Lysander.
Really?
Oh. Most of
Yeah.
my abilities are magical.
The people
I-
that will
I
use
can
their
do with
magic, the people that use magic to hurt.
I thought he
Because
would have chosen
the
Departos just for the
manacles-
healing.
The manacles
Yeah.
emit an anti-magic field that surround that person.
So therefore we couldn't
So-
have been healed.
So if you take away the people that can damage you and take away their ability to be healed,
Ah. That's probably.
but of course I didn't get to do any of that. So well done.
It's
Yeah,
too
I
much.
can't even begin to describe how proud of all of you I am. I expected this to be challenging, not in a frustrating find the hiding kitty kind of way, but you took my entire plan and 180'd it of how I wanted this fight to go.
We did good turning it
I mean,
into
it
I'm
was
a
glad it
incredible.
was actually invisibility and not just straight teleporting.
No, it was greater invisibility mixed with a special ability that let him teleport per his movement speed, mixed with feline agility, which doubles his base movement speed for every turn. But as long as he doesn't take any steps or use any of his base movement speed, the ability refreshes every turn. So as long as he keeps flashing and teleporting, he can move 240 feet in a round.
Alex, you make such creative characters.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Pretty sick.
I've complimented all of you. I need to compliment myself. I'm going to you off the books here a little bit, and I'm going to compliment myself twice. I know, it's crazy. The first one is I think that I did a good job of still maintaining this as a challenge and updating my strategies as we went. Keeping it to where I had to keep you guys thinking and trying to adjust and adapt. I did not modify anything that I had from the beginning to change around your strategies. I won't ever do that. If you guys make solid plans, they're going to work. So I had to think on my feet really hard and look through the abilities that I'd given him and keep thinking about all of those things throughout. And I think I did a good job of that. And the second one is that I got a haircut today and I think I look good as hell right now.
You do.
And I think
Hell
that's
yeah.
important for me to send out too. So
Self-love is best love.
it's the best. With that brings us to another very long combat episode of The Dice That Bind Us coming to a close. We will be back next week with the questions for Sulan and the continuing adventure of our lovely, lovely idiots working their way through Dandyland. Thank you so much for watching. If you really like the show, if you like what you're watching, tell your friends about it. Share a link on Facebook, do something. It all helps us out a ton.
Please.
Thank you so much. We will see you next Wednesday. Bye, everybody.
Bye.